Okay, so last week we did a video on Mason Greenwood and the discussion around his future following Manchester United's announcement that he would no longer be playing for the club. Yet he's still a Manchester United player, and obviously yesterday was transfer deadline day. Now, a lot of reports suggested he was going to go to Lazio, and there was a lot of traction going towards finalising a move to Lazio. That move collapsed quite late on yesterday. He's now signed on loan with Getafe in Spain, which I find very, very interesting. Not that he signed for a European club, but considering the baggage, the off-field baggage that comes with Mason Greenwood, and with what is happening in Spain right now with Jorge Vilda, the women's national coach, and Luis Rubiales, the suspended Spanish FA president, and the aftermath of that scandal and the protests over in Spain, why Getafe are the club to sign him, considering they are a Spanish club. This is going to be interesting how this move goes. Now, what we know is Getafe are paying a proportion of his wages, and that this is a season-long loan. I think at some point he probably gets signed on a full transfer. Now, whether he stays at Getafe long term, we'll wait and see what happens there. But Spain is an interesting choice of location. Admittedly, Getafe wasn't the initial choice that Manchester United wanted to send Mason Greenwood on loan to. They obviously wanted to send him to an Italian club, Lazio, and that collapsed. We don't know why that deal fell through. So he's ended up at Getafe. And I think the reason why he's ended up at Getafe is they're a little bit less spotlight on Getafe because they're a lesser Spanish club. It's not like a Real Madrid or a Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. Getafe got a little bit under the radar because they're a mid-table La Liga club, which may take some of the heat off the situation. And also, clubs like Real Madrid and Barcelona have difficulty in registering contracts because of the debts that they have incurred in recent years. So we'll see how Mason Greenwood does, and if he can resurrect his career. He hasn't played for over a year and a half. We'll see how he adjusts in Spain, and if he can also behave off the field, because obviously it's not just the allegations he was facing over the last year or so. There's been issues when he was away with the England squad with bad behaviour, and there have been rumours about his colourful partying lifestyle. So it'll be interesting to see if anything happens in Spain off the field, and whether he can just focus on playing. Now, Manchester United, I think, are looking to loan him out and then make a full sale of his rights next summer. So we'll see what happens. But Mason Greenwood has signed for Getafe. Surprising, I would have thought, considering the situation in Spain, but that's where he's ended up. So that's the only transfer I'm discussing. But we'll talk about the amount of money spent in the transfer window by English clubs in another video, because it is a shocking amount considering the economics of the economy right now. I am surprised they have spent as much as they have. They live in la la land in comparison to normal people, and some of the transfer fees being spent are quite honestly ridiculous. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts on Mason Greenwood's loan move to Getafe below, and I'll have some more content for you very, very soon.